Karan can't see it anyway. I don't know right now.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. AMA, lots to go over, lots to cover. Had a little issue with the slides, but we've got them working. Gabe got it fixed for us, so we're got a lot to cover today. So we're gonna kind of try to power through some of this stuff, get as much information out to you guys as possible, and then we'll do a few questions at the end. But we'll try to keep the questions brief. Hopefully, we can answer as much of them as possible during the broadcast here. So without further ado, let's kind of just jump right into it. We got a lot of people. We got MK, Gabe, Aaron. We got a special guest with us from ePay, so we'll get into all that as well. So let's get it rocking, Gabe. Let's make it happen. Some of the things we're going to cover today on the AMA Hyperburn event that we've kind of been itching towards, and we'll give you guys a little bit of the details on that. We'll go into a little bit more about what that's going to look like. The new education initiative that we've been building for the last several months. Some of our marketing updates and campaigns that we'll let Aaron kind of go into a little bit as well. The upcoming Crypto Expo in Dubai, SaitaPro ePay updates, our special guest. We'll do some Q&A, and then we'll give you guys some Saita Realty updates as well towards the end. So let's get into it. So kind of what we talked about, I know that MK and some of the other guys kind of hinted towards it as well, with some of our partnerships and the exclusive launches on the SaitaPro app. We're happy to announce that our exclusive partners here. We're making monthly donations for the Saitama Hyperburn. Participating projects is obviously, of course, the Saita Realty, which is our own Lucky Rue token, Motion token, Solid Block, and Masmatic. These guys are all going to be contributing to our buyback and burn. We're going to kick that thing off and do a couple different things, right? We're going to buy back Saitama to, equalize the charts, and then send that stuff straight to the burn wallet. So we're going to initiate that hyperburn. Participation will happen in different formats. Some will donate a portion of their tax or NFT sales, and others a percentage of their supply. So the sum will be used to buy back the Saitama tokens and burn them manually. So kind of like what you guys saw that we did with the Saita Realty. We took 1% of that capital based on the poll that I ran, and we did a buyback sequence with that. And then we're going to take those Saitama tokens and send them straight to the burn wallet. So the event will run for 6 months after the token launch, with some partners already deciding to extend it to 12 months. So kudos to those guys. They're going to be running it for a full 12 months. It's going to really kind of kick off the hyperburn sequence, which is going to do a lot, for us long term.
Already,
and for you guys to know the burn mechanisms and kind of how those work. It is a long-term sequence, right? It's not you're reducing that circulating supply, but it doesn't happen overnight. So as we kind of initiate this hyperburn sequence, you guys will really start to see that circulating supply start to diminish and take some of those tokens out of the pool. So you want to touch on this a little bit more, MK, as well? I know that you guys were really working hard on this.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, just a quick update, because this was our presentation from Friday. And as you can see, even in the first slide, it says the 26th, because I had uploaded the slides already. And all the partners already agreed. They are doing it for 12 months already. This happened in the last 2 days. So it needs to update this slide, but it's going to be 12 months.
Right. No, actually, Gabriel, just a few things. Hey, guys, I hope everyone all right. It's a few who agree till now. Right now, it's Lucky Roo and Motion. These are the two tokens who agree for 1 year. Then SaitaRealty and the Solid Block is 6 months, but definitely is a word of talking, and being our own SaitaRealty, we can consider to have another 6 months, depending on how the movement goes with the token, and same with Solid Block. And regarding the Masmatic, they are giving us a 2% buy burn of the NFT, what they will sell on our platform. So it's
Yeah,
not
so kind of, and like kind of like we talked about, it's kind of a two-part mechanism to it, right? Like it allows us to buy the Saitama out of the circulating supply and send it directly to the burn wallet, right? So you get it on both ends. You get the price increase, obviously, because you're swapping the Ethereum for the native token. And then on the back end, you're removing them completely from the circulating supply and putting them in the burn wallet. So it really does much, much more than just burning the tokens, right? So it's it have that many, different projects, depending on volume, it could be very substantial, based on how much volume they do on chain, all dictates on how many tokens we can buy back and burn, right? So the more volume there is, that many more projects. And then who knows, we would start to get more tokens, more exclusive launches, make it like a regular occurrence. Right? It's almost like a probationary period. You come on, say, to Pro 6 months, you got to take a percentage of the, marketing campaign or whatever and help with the buyback and burn sequence. So, so pretty exciting stuff. These guys have been great, very helpful and dedicated to the cause, right? To help the parent token, the Saitama, and the platform, the Saita Pro platform, function and, create that much more hype and buzz and volume and all those good things that come with it, as well as marketing campaigns. So cool stuff. So let's move on to the next so we don't spend too much time.
And a quick one, I just want to add, I got the WhatsApp from Manny, Solid Block, my brother. He said even they will support us for 6 months more, so 1 year.
There you go, man.
Wow. Yeah, that's a great project. Manny
I was
is
just
a great
laughing
guy,
after
man.
seeing his WhatsApp.
Yeah. No, we'll have Manny for an AMA another day. You guys will meet him. He's a great guy. It's a great project.
Well, and you think about it too, like the amount of tokens that we burn anyways, right? From the amount of volume that Saitama does on Saita Pro, like we're going to be burning a substantial amount anyways. So this is really just kicking it into like an overdrive sequence. I'm really curious to see the amount of volume that comes out of it and how much tokens we're burning. It'd be good to see. So.
Okay.
All right. So what we've kind of been working on this, we have partnered with the Blockchain Academy. And this is the Saitama Academy, the education initiative. We're going to have the link. We're going to have the banners up on the Pro app. This is now live, ready to rock and roll for you guys. It's micro-credential coursework for regardless of what your skill level is, whether it's an introductory, you just want to learn how to sell, trade, buy, or you just want to know what crypto is. There's multiple different levels of education and coursework for you. Or if you want to become a full-fledged developer, for those that want to kind of take that route, we have everything for you on there. These are very comprehensive and very strategic courses. You guys will be able to see. You just kind of take the tutorial. We're gonna dive into a little bit more and probably have a rep from the Blockchain Academy come on here and kind of surf through it a little bit with you guys as well. But I encourage everybody to at least go onto the link, check out some of the courses, do some tutorials, and really kind of see the amount of time, energy, and effort that we put into this. I've always been a huge advocate to educating folks on crypto and blockchain and Web3 technology. It is indeed the future. And I feel like a lot more people would be more prone to invest in crypto if they had a little bit more working knowledge on what it is, right? And how do you do that is you put the education platform in front of them and you allow them to make the conscious decision to learn more on their own. So regardless if you just want to be a more knowledgeable investor or a full-fledged developer like ourselves, and it comes with a huge headache. So before you jump into that river, make sure you got your waders on. But I'm really excited about it. It's a super cool program. There's a lot of really awesome courses on there. We're going to be doing some competitions and things with the Forex trading simulator. There's a trading simulator similar to the ones that they use on Wall Street, where, before you put a broker out on the street, you allow them to kind of do some day trading, spot trading, and all that stuff. So we're going to do some teamwork exercises and some competitions there. We'll probably give away prizes, whatever team, creates the most profit. And like a 7-day period, we'll do something like that. So we're going to put that link out there for you guys. It'll be on our Pro app. It'll be on our website. all that stuff. So it's a really, really cool thing. I'm really excited about it. There's a lot of people that put a lot of effort into this. And we're really excited about it. And not only that, but you'll get a course completion, micro-credential coursework, you know, a Saitama certificate. We're working a lot with some of these small and medium-sized businesses. We're going to be doing a lot of marketing with this. Again, the idea is to push the initiative and create mass adoption, or else, you know, get that ball rolling towards mass adoption. That's what we're trying to do. We're not trying to siphon money and holders from one to the other. Like, we really want to push this mass adoption initiative, and the first sequence in that is the education factor, right? There really isn't a whole lot of education material out there for people that want to learn, you know, aside from some YouTube videos and some things like that, right? Like, this is very comprehensive, and it's very strategic regarding what level you're at, you know, as far as your knowledge base. So super cool. You guys will be able to check it out, and we'll be doing a little bit more of a more all-inclusive tutorial with the Blockchain Academy on this coming up too. Aaron, you want to give us a marketing update? I know you've had your wheels turning, man. I don't want to steal your thunder.
Sure. Yeah. For marketing, we're going to have a great event that's upcoming on October 1st. It's going to be for 9 days. We're sponsoring, it's a major balloon fest in Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's going to be millions of people over there. This is a great opportunity. If the Wolf Pack, you know, goes over there and gets involved, we will have some NFTs, which is going to be exclusive. And we will have also some raffles. We will have some prizes also. The devs will be on the 5th and 6th. We will be in Dubai Expo. I'm also initiating some marketing campaigns starting September. It's going to be in different countries. We also, can we go to the next slide? Yeah. We also got involved with some influential YouTubers. We will get involved with TikTokers. We're going to market in different platforms. We are just starting. Just know that, you know, we are doing a lot of work in the background, and we want Saitama to be, you know, we want Saitama to be, you know, a household brand, and we are striving towards that. A lot more marketing I will update. I'm not gonna spill, you know, the whole bag, but I will update as we get, you know, concrete results, and we get more marketing. I'll update the Wolf Pack. So
awesome, man. Appreciate it. Like my man Aaron says, you get to move in silence, like the G in lasagna, man. So he's been putting some pretty impressive marketing tactics and plans. We got some cool stuff coming up on that end as well. There's a lot of pretty big events that we're going to try and get involved in with the expo, and as Aaron's talking about with the balloon festival, you know, and if you guys have ever been out that way in New Mexico, it's a pretty big deal, right? There's a lot of people that show up for it. So we've got some pretty big stuff planned for that. So we had the Crypto Expo in Dubai. The plan is we're all going to be out there. We got a pretty laundry list of things that we need to accomplish while we're there. The expo itself is a 2-day expo that, you know, we have the biggest booth right up front. That will be doing a lot of kind of meet and greet and stuff. So those that are able to attend, please do, or those that are in the area, please come out and see us. We're all going to be there, right? All of us will be there because we got quite a bit of other stuff and some meetings and some things to do while we're in Dubai. As you all know, our company is registered in Dubai, so we got some suit and tie work to be done while we're there as well. But the expo itself is for 2 days, and we'll definitely be manning the booth and representing everybody out there as well. So we're pretty excited. It's going to be a good turnout. I, of course, wasn't able to make it to the last one with the positive COVID test. So I'm really excited to get a chance to redeem myself and make it to this one. So I'm excited.
I'll also like to add for Saita Realty, we will have some good meetings and some of the connections I have. So that's also going to be some major announcement will also come for Saita Realty once we are in Dubai.
Yeah, so and I think I kind of mentioned a little bit on a tweet probably a while back, but yeah, we the framework and the property acquisition, the asset acquisition will be coming and starting in Dubai because that's where our LLC is registered. So we're going to start meeting with some folks, and as Aaron's talking about, trying to put together a framework and a roadmap for asset acquisition while we're there in Dubai for the state of realty. So that should be fun too.
And you'll have a panel there, right? Last time I had to cover for Russ last minute, so you have a chance now to listen to my beautiful Portuguese, Brazilian Portuguese accent forever when you see that video. But this time, Russ is going to be there, hopefully, for his panel, and we'll make it up.
I'll get a chance to talk in front of the panel and do all that again. Yeah, I mean, but hey, don't cut yourself short, man. Y'all did amazing job on such short notice, man. And everybody knows Portuguese is a beautiful language. So.
I was just fishing for compliments, man.
I know you are. That's okay. You're a beautiful man,
right.
man. We all know that. All right. Let's see here. State of Pro update. I'll get you guys, MK, and you want to bring on our guests here. You guys can kind of go into the ePay segment and give these guys a rundown.
Hey, Karan.
Hey, guys. Hi.
So yeah, Karan, you can tell about ePay. Now, a lot of people know about you, but I think what is ePay? That's everybody want to know more.
Definitely. Thanks, MPK, for the platform, and thanks, Saitama developers for allowing me to present here. So, guys, I think you guys know me. My name is Karan Bandari. I'm currently heading the role at ePay as a CEO, but giving the platform for ePay to enter into the crypto field. We would like to thank Saitama first of all for this one. The Saitama community has been very overwhelming in terms of how they've accepted ePay in from the first day, and we've seen the drive on the Twitter as well as the other social media handles. So thank you so much for that. Apart from it, as it's the first AMA for ePay, I would like to give everyone a brief about what ePay is about and how ePay has devolved into deep, assisting people in the DeFi space and everything. So ePay is basically a Dubai registered company. It was registered back in 2018, and ePay has been serving institutional clients long back since last 3 years. It's only 2022 is when ePay has ventured into the crypto field, and definitely we have a lot of expertise already on the fintech side. We've been on the fintech side assisting institutional clients for last 3 to 4 years. So this was a cherry on the cake, and then we've got the exclusive license from Dubai Department of Economic Development, which allows us to handle digital wallets for electronic payments. That includes crypto also. So ePay, in that sense, ePay has ventured into the non-crypto space as into the crypto space. Apart from it, yes, we do, as we've discussed in the Twitter spaces also. ePay is soon going to have its own license in the EU also, where we will be able to cater much larger audiences in terms of adoption of cryptos and adoption of crypto in sense of and definitely after that, the major news also in terms of EU, we are waiting for our licenses. It should be out any moment in the coming weeks, and they soon that will be the next stepping step for the debit cards, which is this, which in partnership with Saitama, which will be called as Saita card, which is expected to be rolled out anytime in October to November. We are working as early as possible on that, and hopefully it should be out soon. Apart from it, we are also, along with the EU licenses, we are in at the same time we are working to get a brief about get a license back in the UK in terms of to cater the UK and the UK side of the audiences, and to actually have a wholesome, moreover to have a coverage across the globe in terms of serving clients across the US, in the western side of the world, Asian side of the world. I know everyone has been curious about when ePay is ePay is going live for the US and Canada users also. We are working on it, and hopefully in the coming weeks, we should be able to live it for the US and Canada users. We've seen a lot of US and Canada users already registering on our database, and thank you for giving that trust on ePay. And will definitely not disappoint you. We have US and Canada in the pipeline, and it's coming very soon. Apart from we do have a couple of projects already working on the Africa side, so we'll be announcing that soon. It's again into the DeFi space. With Saitama, it has given a big idea to the ePay developer, ePay founders also for us, that we have the potential to revamp the DeFi space. So ePay is not something that was formed just like a centralized exchange that gives an on-ramping to buy you Bitcoin or Ethereum. This is available literally everywhere. What ePay was more addressed to is to support those projects which actually have a great potential, but are still not on those all exchanges. And SaitaPro is one of those one of those platform who is giving who's acting as a platform for many tokens coming up, like say, as they mentioned, Motion Token, Lucky Room, Mesimatic. So giving these tokens an edge and their users to buy these tokens using their debit cards, credit cards. This is what ePay wants to solve, and with Saitama, I think we are able to achieve this, and we will try to venture in with multiple DeFi platforms to actually address this problem at a global level. Hopefully that's going to happen soon. Also, we are working on one more facility for multiple countries, that is instant bank transfers, wherein people will be able to link their bank accounts directly to transfer and buy their own crypto. So this is working. This is already live in the UAE and a couple of countries in the Middle East, but we are working to get this feature to as much as countries as possible. Uh, Even on the Asian side, I think we are pretty good on the on-ramping side. I think I've shared the results of the last couple of days of how we've seen the tremendous amount of response on the SaitaPro app for the ePay. It's probably there in Gab's next few slides, but I don't know. But yeah, I mean, thanks for the response also. But yes, appreciate the community for trusting ePay, and thanks MK and the team for giving ePay the platform to showcase the world. With the coming with the coming weeks, I can definitely say that the Europe license is going to be a very add-on. Okay, because it's my first AMA, I got a bit I lost a bit, but yes, one of the major coming up sessions from ePay side is also the centralized exchange. We are working on a centralized exchange also, and even that should be coming out soon in the coming months, where our target is to actually have a very robust mechanism in terms of obtaining for users to be able to not only buy the larger cryptos, but also to give a platform for the altcoins and new upcoming but promising projects. So yes, that's also underway. Apart from all this, one more thing that ePayMe also does is in terms of addressing the non-crypto businesses also. So ePayMe is just not for the on the crypto side. On the non-crypto side also, we have many more clients. One of our largest clients being CPT Group also. So they are also our clients, and we help them also in their on-ramping solutions as well. So yeah, that's much about ePay. I think there's a long road to go, I feel, and definitely in the coming weeks we will be hosting more of these sessions to answer the queries and to roll out our and to showcase our plans what we have. We definitely see this license in Dubai giving us an edge over the competitors because this is the only license that was given to very few entities, very few to name, at only 4 entities, of which 3 are not into the DeFi space or something. So it gives us a real edge in terms of how we can actually penetrate the market and capture the market. Dubai being the global crypto hub, I think we are at the right place at the right time, and will probably we were at Seamless Dubai in June, and we saw tremendous response with Saitama coming over at the Crypto Expo Dubai. Definitely, we will showcase ePay also there along with our other partnerships.
All right,
So
that's perfect. Karan, can you tell people about ePay, about how's the use case if they hold the funds in ePay? Can they do some shopping and all? What else they can do?
exactly. So one of the major thanks, MK. One of the major applications of ePay also is coming as a digital wallet, wherein it will just not be an on-ramping and off-ramping solution, but it will also enhance the use case of people by loading their money into the ePay wallet and being able to use it as a digital wallet across. The second thing also is that we are working to integrate this itself with the Saita card that is going to be coming up. So all 3 things, ePay, Saita card, and your Saita Pro app, we are trying to create an interlink between all these 3 to enable a robust mechanism internally in terms of whether you have loaded fiat or you have a loaded cryptocurrency. It can all be used at the same time with the Saita card as one of the features that we are bringing in, which usually you don't find because there are a lot of crypto tokens that actually issue the cards, but very few cards have this facility, which we are trying to bring in into Saita card is the JIT system. JIT is just-in-time payment system, which will allow the users to spend on real-time basis the crypto that they own in their DeFi wallet. So it actually calculates the balances in their crypto wallet with the market price, and does the transaction on time on chain basis. So that's something that we are trying to bring at on the Saita card also. The GIT system, definitely this is a very groundbreaking technology. Very few companies have integrated it. We are already working on it.
Oh, awesome, man. Awesome. And just I want to tell everybody there's a project what we are doing for Africa. Saitama and ePay is working together to work it out with one of the ministry. If that goes through, which yeah, finger crossed things are moving fine. Definitely, it will be another ball. It will be awesome. Just you keep watching on that one. And yeah, I think that will be great for ePay. And I just want to guys tell you Karan is also a part of Mathematic, and he is also a dev of Mathematic. So if he's here, he can just tell quickly about Mathematic, what he's having a thought of having a benefit of being a Saitama as well.
Thanks, MK. Yes, definitely. So Mesomatic is again a child that came out of basically the loneliness that we all went through during the COVID times and everything. And the goal was to create an entertainment hub and an entertainment universe for us to interact with our people, and that's where we created Mesomatic. It came in the form of metaverse, and then we thought, because it's an entertainment world, let's bring into casinos, parties, where people actually forget what's happening around in their life, and try to enjoy. So Mesomatic is bringing in the world's first licensed casino in the metaverse in its first phase, and then we also have a partyverse, adventureverse, influencerverse, and the trading floor coming up over the next couple of quarters. But yes, the tech behind Medimatic is again in-house, and we have a large tech team based back in India and Thailand, and we definitely are very confident of this. The metaverse also is a mixed reality metaverse where it's not totally AI based. So that gives a chance when it comes to casino. It's not something that the computer is playing with people's money. It's more to do with your luck, your game, your tricks in the casino. It's just the experience that we add on in terms of metaverse. It's a cross-platform gaming, so users will be able to play using the VR as well as on their Android, on their iPhone, on their Windows. So it's not something that you definitely need a VR to actually play. Everyone can play on their own devices, but still be on the same server. The
All right.
gameplay is almost ready, but I'll definitely explain it next time.
But
Next time
yeah,
I'm
I think
sure.
we'll have a fresh AMA with each partners.
Sure.
Then I think we go in brief. But right now you can explain how Saitama will benefit with that 2%.
Exactly. So the as per the roadmap, yes, Mesomatic has a roadmap where we first issue the NFTs and then the token and then the alongside the gameplay. So the NFTs are coming out soon, and they they have so many real life utilities that we've decided that of the NFT sales, 2% of the total NFT sales we will be allocating it towards the buyback burn initiative that that all the projects that Saitama have taken, and we are very glad that we are able to contribute to the Saitama community, because definitely we do believe that the Saitama community is something that even Mesomatic is looking forward to.
All right, great. Yeah, so
Awesome.
that's ePay. Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
Karen.
I mean, I don't know if you guys understand how big of a deal it is. Is like whether you're a full-blown investor, been doing this for years and years, or you're fresh off the bus. Having a tool like ePay on our own decks is phenomenal. I mean, for you guys, regardless of how long you've been investing for, having to go through all these different platforms to try to buy Ethereum and swap here and swap there and send all that. I mean, how many guys have actually tried to walk somebody through that whole process? Right? Like go on to Coinbase, well, then you got to buy Ethereum, then you got to go here, then you got to connect there, and yada yada yada. It's like having that all in one app is just monumental.
Absolutely.
Aside from everything, yeah, it's a huge step in the right direction, and again, it helps bridge that gap between where we are now and creating that mass adoption to where we're going, where we want to go. So, also with the education bit in there as well, it really helps kind of solidify what we're trying to do. And just real quick, I wanted to kind of clarify too the education platform being brought by it's Jonah Cooper Jr. LLC and partnered with Blockchain Academy and so many other people involved. So I, of course, wanted to give a shout out to where it's earned and where it's due, because it's been a lot of people working on this project very diligently for a long time. So I appreciate Karen, all the updates, man. We'll definitely have to do another one when it comes time, and we got some more information. We have a little bit more time. We'll definitely kind of dive into some of those things that you're talking about, especially with the Mesomatic. It's a very cool project. So, but what I want to do is we'll take a couple questions. Actually, we'll do it a little differently. I know I'm messing with your slideshow, Gabe, but I want to talk about the SaitaRealty thing real quick, if that's okay with everybody. Does that work? I know I'm doing it backwards, but I like to be rogue.
A quick one. I saw one question again. It was in the Twitter, like, is the minimum buying will go down from $200? Yeah, definitely. But right now it's all on the testing. So we done it from 200 to 4,000. Reason is why, because there's a gas fee, which is included. There's a 4% tax, which is included. There's a 4% ePay amount, which is included. Everything is included. So once you do a small amount, people won't realize how much is the total tax, because
Exactly.
if you separate, they can see it. It doesn't look big, but when it comes together, it looks big. So that's the reason we started with this. Let people get used to what is the mechanism behind it. then definitely we'll come down.
It's actually more to show the cost saving that people will be able to do using ePay.
And here we go, Russell. This will be a part of one of the education as well, because
Yeah,
gas
I mean,
fee, regardless, you buy $100, $10, $50, or $200 or $300, it's same. So how you control the average?
yeah, I mean, it really just comes down to, you know, the economics of it all, right? And you can kind of think of like larger corporations when you look at it that way too, right? How do you think that also Walmart is able to provide things at such a cheap price as opposed to some of these other, you know, larger franchising these chains, right? They do it off pure volume, right? So they're all out. They cut corners when they can, and they cut their costs so they can give it back to the consumer, but on a much larger scale and much more volume. Right, because they're, you know, making, you know, fractions of a penny on the dollar, but when you're doing $150 billion a year, it adds up quite a bit, right? So as ePay and, you know, the Saitama Pro gets more volume and more users, we can reflect those savings onto the users, right? It's all about providing a service to the consumer. So as we grow, the better off everybody gets, right? The more volume we acquire, the more everything. Like the consumer is what really reaps the benefit of all those attributes. So, but so I wanted to kind of give you guys an update on the state of realty, because I know I've been pushing these guys to get an announcement out, but so we are going to be listing on another centralized exchange for State of Realty. I think we're shooting for the 30th, so like tomorrow or the next day. But we'll wait for them to put it on their social medias, of course. We won't do any name dropping. We'll let them kind of get that out, and then we'll follow it up with our own. But it's all done, signed, sealed, stamped, and delivered. We'll put an update out for you guys on when it goes live and all that good stuff. I think the 30th is still in the melting pot for trades to go live, though. So in the next 24, 48 hours. So that's kind of the update we wanted to give for Saita Realty. Everything else is, of course, functioning smoothly. And then we got L Bank and Saita Pro still. We want to get some more volume, right? We get the more volume we get on the Saita Realty token, the more capital we create, the more marketing funds, the more buyback and burn for Saitama. All is well that ends well, right? So we'll be pushing some medium-sized exchanges out there. There's tons, like everybody, you know, because we hold such a big stick in the industry, any kind of token that we're affiliated with, especially a satellite token like Saita Realty, these exchanges are all over it. Also, I know the biggest question is always there too when Saitama Tier 1. Yeah, we got those coming too. So we had to have the focus on the Pro App, doing all the stuff that we've been working on. Like I said, now that we can kind of stretch our feet a little bit and take a breath, at least a little bit of a breath, I feel like we're always cooking something. We'll be able to kind of shift focus a little bit and allow Gabe to get back to work on his Fang and the games, and we got all kinds of other stuff, you know, exchanges and everything else. So that being said, let's take a couple questions. We're already kind of running a little bit late, but let's pull up a couple questions here and see if we can't get them answered.
Somebody said, "Can we? Yeah, we can't do the PayPal. Saitama is ePay is like a PayPal. So, and being a partner with ePay, definitely we'll support ePay.
And our charges will be much lesser with MK.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I don't think we touched on this. The CX. Do we have a time frame?
Yeah.
I know that we were.
Indian CX, yeah, definitely. I've been always talking to them, and yeah, September first week. There was few delays from 15th August. They had this cutoff. Then one of the main guy, his family was sick, so it delayed. And yeah, first week, which is next week, you'll hear.
We're gonna get an update out for you guys for
yeah, I know the new name. I can't speak it out as per discussion. I want them to start, and hopefully tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I can convince them to allow me to tell everybody our exchange, and definitely it belongs to.
How hard is it for you to not say anything for this long? Are you like
it's just ethics. It's ethics, nothing hard. It's because they told me and they'll let us know when to talk, and so I always wait for them to give me that. Yeah, so maybe I'll convince them tomorrow.
Yeah, you got better willpower than I do, man. I got a hard time keeping a secret.
I know. Sometimes I have to stop you.
I know I get carried away, man. I like to talk.
No, but it's all right, man, because it's their baby. We are just a partner with them, and it's a good way. So let's give them. If it's our baby, definitely, Russell. It's excitement. We can't stop it, right?
Absolutely. But yeah, it's definitely coming. So hopefully MK will be able to give you guys an update first week of September, which is basically next week.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Cool. Ledger, connect Ledger to SaitaPro. Is that something we're working on right now? Okay.
Yeah, this one, I haven't worked on it, but this is on my checklist, what I've given to them to work on it. So I'll let you know once it's sorted. It will be not a big deal.
Awesome. Yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. And I mean, these guys are still working. As soon as we launch the SaitaPro app, and then right on to the next thing. So we got all kinds of stuff. These guys are always grinding. So constant updates. When new merch, I want new merch too, man. I still got the old stuff. I see Gabe still rocking the old logo too, man. Like we need to get a new merch. Actually, I think we had talked about it, just revamping the entire merch shop. To be honest with you, we use a Printful or something right now, and it's garbage. So we need to relaunch.
Yeah, we'll come up with this one with some time. Gabriel is one who will work on the design and everything. So
I want a big ass dragon with a wolf riding it, and maybe some, I don't know, something crazy on it. I'll leave it to Gabe to create something crazy. I'll wear it. Yeah, he made out of it. The staking for Saita Realty. Yeah, we got so that, as you guys know, is a key component in the white paper, being able to reap the benefits there for the revenue distribution is the staking mechanism. So when do you think we can anticipate the implementation of the staking for Saita
staking? Give me a week or so. I have some few old tokens to come live. I'm trying to do it this week. I think one is Shaman and one is Kodai or something, the one new one. So 2 tokens will be live this week. So next week I can work on the staking of SaitaRealty.
Awesome. Yeah, it's stuff like we have all the help on the back end with our.
But again, no promise. I'll try next week because there's few things. I make a list on the priority list and few second priorities. So definitely staking is on my second priority, regardless of everything, because priority is a swap and few things which need to be rectified. And actually, I'm changing a little bit things in SaitaPro. So once that done, staking work will start. And because I need to make a staking for all the token which are coming, and it will be one staking ready. So every token comes, it will take 1 day. That's it.
Yeah. It's really about, just like I said, MK, just putting together and formulating a plan to where it's so easy to do. Like you can duplicate it and replicate it, in a few hours. It's just trying to, make that initial path through the snow at first. But once it's already laid out, then, start duplicating the process much easier. So.
Yeah, obvious. Actually, what happened initially, the staking, what we done quickly for Saitama, it just made the individual platform. And now I learned with the time, we can make a whole platform where we can put all the coins together. So we need to develop that platform, which I'm working on it. So next week, hopefully if it's done, if it's not, then next week.
Awesome, man. Always lots of stuff going on, man. There's tons of people working. Any more future meetups planned with Wolfpack? Of course, I mean, we're going to be in Dubai. That's the next most recent or current one. We'll be in Dubai for the expo in October. I think there's another one. Probably, I want to go to the Bitcoin conference this year. We'll have to try to look at dates and try to coordinate. I'm actually going to be in Jersey City at the Hard Rock. Atlantic City. I think in a couple of weeks, I'm going to be talking about the Saitama Academy there at the Hard Rock. It's for an event that's up there. I'll be guest speaking up there, talking to potential new investors and trying to bring people and get them encouraged about the Saitama education platform. So I'll be up there, but it'll be a very short trip. The next one, of course, is in Dubai, but we're always out and about. There's plenty of opportunities for us to meet and greet and talk to folks and do expos. It's just a matter of timing and scheduling and coordinating. So,
Wolfpack, also this balloon fiesta is gonna be a great meetup for people who live within the US. It's for 9 days starting October 1st. I would say, you know, people who have time, go ahead, you know, check out. You're gonna have, you know, a great time with your families, friends, and a lot of volunteers are gonna be there from the Wolfpack community. So that's a great meetup.
Yeah, I mean, you live in New Mexico. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, and actually, it makes sense what Aaron said because we all will be there in the exhibition. So if anybody wants to volunteer and do for Saitama family, that will be awesome. We are looking for more hands.
Awesome, I appreciate it. Let's do like one more question. We're already kind of pushing it up into that hour mode, so let's see. Update on more networks. With
Yeah,
Pro.
and BNB is ready. Yeah, it's ready. It's ready to go. It's on the final stage of testing. Even we had given it to one of the token to test on their testnet, so it's good to go. It's just I'm waiting for that testing to finish, then I'll integrate.
What about the Ripple network?
Oh man, Ripple is after everything. And you know, I can't hold everything. Yeah, definitely. Ripple is there. Guys, I'll 100% you can record it. Ripple is coming.
I'm excited about it. Like I see it a lot. I'm a fan of the Ripple network.
Ripple was one of the best first coin I started the crypto actually. So Ripple
what about XRP coming?
Well, that's what
integrate
the XRP.
That's
the
Ripple
platform.
That's Ripple.
We got to integrate the Ripple platform, and then put the XRP token on there, and then who knows? The sky's the limit, man. We could really. That's the beauty of kind of paving your own way, man. You can do whatever you want to do, especially in DeFi and a space like this. We have the capabilities, we have the knowledge, we have the resources, and we have the moxie to do whatever the hell we want to do because we pioneer it, we create it, we originate it, and we make shit happen. So we'll do it. If we want to do it, we'll make it happen, and that's what we want to do.
Yeah, it's on the book. We have to take it. Love to take my books.
Absolutely, man. All right, last question here. Do we have any property in the works for Saita Realty? Yeah, so we talked about it a little bit. When we go into the expo in Dubai, we're going to be meeting up with some engineers, some property managers, some real estate developers, and things like that to kind of solidify a game plan for the acquisition of some properties. I kind of have an idea what we're going to do. Have some short-term, medium, and long-term goals and revenue generation for the Saita Realty project, so we can start initially creating revenue sources and an influx of capital right away, and then start branching out to more larger projects and then full-on development phases. So, see, Gabe, I thought we were supposed to be a secret, man. See, he's like me, man. He likes to share stuff.
I know. Even he put in the group and he said, guys, keep
he even
it
did.
internal.
He said, right? No, we're not going to say anything about this.
Keep it internal. And look at him. Excitement.
Yeah. Shame. So, anyway, but yeah, always lots of stuff going on, man. Always.
People are asking about Lucky Roo. I can see the comments.
Oh, yeah. Would we have well, I know that we're going to do some stuff for them. Do we have an official launch date? I know that we had a tentative one. I don't want to.
That one, I had the call with Des, but I want, Des to announce it. It's just, I think, just talk to the developer of Lucky Roo. And yeah, Lucky Roo is a part of Saitama. So please support as much as you can with all these 5 tokens coming. It's all going to benefiting Saitama, and Saitama will do their best to benefit all these 5 tokens who are standing with us. So regardless what happened, it's like a family members now. It's like a 5 fingers, and we are the hand. So always we are there. So support all 5. And regarding the date, I request you talk each and every developer the right what they have in the plan.
Yeah, and the most important for me, like when you look at Lucky Roo, like not only the project is amazing and there's amazing people behind it, but when you see like how it's a long time like since it's been announced, and it only like we saw the community growing there and people like strong supporters and believers in how they stick with us like through this through all the difficult times. Like we had to basically rebuild the project, how it was like how it worked for us, like to move from the old app to, I won't even say the name, to the new app, to Saita Pro, and all this transition to V2. And they've been like with us like all this time and supporting, and this for me like speaks like loud, like of like what kind of project that is, and how I trust and I believe in the success of Lucky Roo. So I want to thank Des and all the team in Lucky Roo for being with us through these difficult times.
Absolutely, Gab. I'm telling you, it's such a proud thing. We have all the developers, all the partners, and this motion of coming one person and the buy burn everything. It's everybody knows going out from their pocket, and all stood there to help Saitama because that's what family do.
And soon, Lucky Root Devs and Russ, we will have either Twitter space or we can have him, on our YouTube channel. So there will be an AMA whenever they're ready. They can just give us a shout out. We are ready to do an AMA with them.
Yeah, I think
absolutely. And I told them guys, as soon as we get a little bit closer, to the launch, we want to keep it, in proximity to the launch, so we can kind of build some hype up around it and all that stuff. But yeah, definitely, loyalty goes longer in my book, man. These guys are class act, so I'm looking forward to it. So, but you guys got any last minute by the ways before we wrap this thing up?
Nah, nothing much. I think we covered all. In case any question or something, we'll answer in the next EMA. But keep it positive, guys. There's a lot of things coming. It's nothing we started. Actually, this is the time we started the utility, and it's going in a full-fledged. And especially another announcement which we'll do next week. That will be like a use case of Saitama, where you can pay Saitama to get the things done. I don't want to spill out. You can pay Saitama as a payment, and then your work is done. And there's not only one utility, there's a two, and it's quite big. So just keep posted. Hopefully next week if we sign it. Otherwise, depend when they sign it. It's on the final stage.
Always something, man. I've always got something.
No, man, this is like, reminds me about my business. Wherever, you go, you see something, it attracts you, how you can implement. Out of 10, something like maximum, I think in real, you can control 3 things, not 7. You can give it a try of 10, then remove 7 and focus on 3. That's how you do it. And this, I'm really enjoying this crypto things now, because it's like how you develop the concept to bring the business in.
Well, I mean, that's the beauty of it too, because it's so malleable, right? Like Web3 technology and blockchain technology, you can really mold it into anything you want to do. And as long as you have like a working knowledge on all the other aspects of business, then if you can mold that, incorporate it into your everyday life and the Web3 side or the blockchain development side, there's a will and there's a way. And I've said it a million times. I don't care if you own a taco truck or a Fortune 500 company, you can incorporate blockchain technology in your business in more than one way. It's just about figuring out what that niche is and injecting it, right? And that's all there is to it. So, I'm excited. All kinds of stuff coming up, man. Gabe, you got anything for these guys? Are we all set?
That's it for
tonight. We're gonna let Gabe get back to work. He's got a million. But hey, I appreciate you guys coming out here and doing the AMA and hanging with us and all that good stuff. We got probably do another one, I guess, next week. Maybe the date. Yeah, well, I'm trying to think of when I'm traveling, but yeah, we'll probably come out and do one next week, depending on the announcements and things that we got coming up. Always stuff on the horizon. So appreciate you guys coming out, and let's keep going, man. Let's keep momentum up.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Wolfpack.
Take care, man. Good night.
Thanks, everyone.